Hey Facebook, this is Giorgio. Come on into my office so I can tell you how I got here and what I do at AFN, and also explain to you a little bit about the day in the life of a loan officer. Come on, let's go. Hi there Facebook. Just want to let you know my past experience was being in the restaurant industry, where I learned a lot about people skills, taking care of customers, and doing exactly what's needed to satisfy the client. And after 30 years, I got an opportunity to change careers and get into the mortgage industry. The reason why I got into it is to make a difference. And the difference was I use the same philosophy of my passion and my people skills and my ability to satisfy the client as far as to make sure that they are taken care of. So what I learned, what I needed to learn to be able to understand the mortgage industry, anytime I speak to a client, number one is I always explain to them there are three things that help them get a loan. One is credit, which we can always help them with. The other one is income, which designs the ability to repay the mortgage they want to pay. And the other one is assets, which decides whether they've got a down payment or do not have a down payment. In either way, we can still help them. Obviously, then we get a full application from them, detailed. We run a credit report and we put it together and see what best suits the client. At that same meeting, to verify what their income, what their assets are, I make sure that I request them to bring all their documents. And when I verify all those documents, that gives me the ability to pre-qualify them for the amount that they want as a budget for a payment plan. Obviously, based on their ability to repay the mortgage, it either is a fit or it's not a fit. But when it's not a fit, then I recommend them to them what is a fit. From then, what I do is I ask them if they need a realtor, because I work with a lot of professional realtors. If they've got one, I ask them for the information. So professionally, I can connect with them and let them know I'm working with their client and send them a pre-qualification letter, and they go looking for a contract. The most important thing I do is whenever they look at properties, no matter which property they look at, I always ask them to send me what sales price they're going to offer, what the property taxes are, and what the mortgage HOAs are, because different pockets of the areas have different taxes and HOAs, which sometimes can change the value of purchase power within anywhere from $10,000 to $30,000, and that could make a difference in the qualification of what I qualified them and versus now what they qualify for. What I mean by that is that I never give a pre-qualification based on the sales price of a home. I always give them a pre-qualification based on the amount of payment that they approved for through the underwriting automated assistance system, to show that that is the amount which gives them the ability to repay the mortgage over a 30-year period or a 15-year period, depending on what they choose. That's the most important to me, and I have a real passion for that. And yes, some realtors will tell you, give me a pre-approval letter for this amount of dollars for a sales price, and that's what they'll look at. I always make sure I tell them, please, so them, meaning the realtor, myself, and the client, we all three work together as a team on the same page, because If we're going in 3 different directions, we'll never get to the point of destination we need to. And that is how I help my clients with or without a down payment to purchase a home, whether it's a starter home or it's a move-up home or it's their dream home. So with the passion that I put into it, that I have learned from the restaurant industry that I was in for 30 years, and the understanding that you have to do things right, number one, and there's only one way to do it, and that is the right way, and take care of your clients, which is the most important to me. That is what helps me, even at this age, be successful.